Welcome to my web design class. In this series of lessons, we are going to be considering how to design websites using languages of HTML and CSS, and additionally JavaScript. As the belief of many people would be that when you are into web programming, it is always what you do on your PC, on your laptop. But many of at times I have students that don't even have laptops and they are learning this language. How will it be possible for them to be able to practice without their laptop? So for this lesson, we are going to be using a common package which is web code. So web code is the application. There are several other applications that you can use, but for the sake of our lessons here, we are going to be using web code application. So right now, I'm going to launch the application, then we begin the class. So this is the interface of web code. These are some of the projects that we have done. So now we want to start up a new project. So what do? I hit my breadcomb here, that is the 3 line, create new. So a web code could help us with web projects, that is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You might want to practice your HTML, want to practice CSS, or you want to work only with JavaScript, so you can pick individual files. So for the sake of this lesson, we are starting with HTML, so I'm going to click HTML file. So it expects that I create a folder. So the file name, that is the name of your file.html, that's the name of the web page you're creating. There, where do you want it to be stored? Let's say for instance you want to create a folder that would keep your file so you can easily track or export the folder. You're going to click on the folder button here, then you're going to, it now takes you to the folders on the phone. So this is the root folder. Then if peradventure you want to select any, or you can click on the dot. Let's move to the main storage. So these are the folders that I have. So for this, I'm going to be selecting class. Then once I'm done there, I'm going to click on select. So you would see that my root folder for the project is class. Now what is the file name? So I'm going to say this as first. So first, then .html. Though if you don't put it, since you have selected that you wanted HTML, it automatically adds the extension. Then once you're done, we click on create. So we would see our basic HTML block, and this particular web application as the recent support HTML5. So you would see the declaration of HTML5, HTML head, our meta tag, the body. So we have automatically one element, that is the heading 1 element. So how do I preview this? This particular package also have the web browser simulator for web browser. So to do that, you're just going to hit the play icon there. So it transforms that. So you see that we have two tabs now. The first tab is the first that we're working on. Then we have the next tab, which is the hello world. So how is it hello world? That is what we have in our title. So we could change the title now. So I'm going to change that to welcome. So by the time I hit on my play, you see that it addresses that page by the title that we have there. So we still have hello world. So you could also switch back to the editor by clicking on the pencil. So once you click on the pencil, it goes back to the editor. So our first heading says well hello world. Then I'm going to say change that to this is my first web page. So note that you have to be careful. There is no autocorrector with this, so you have to just be careful while typing and watch very closely. So I'm going to click on. So this is my first web page. So guys, this is our introductory class, and we would, in our subsequent, from the next lesson, begin to pick our HTML elements and see. So with this you could integrate a whole lot. So this particular page now is an integration of HTML and CSS that I call the flip card. So if I play it, so once I hit on the flip card, it could flip and give me a description of that. So we have some other animations that were done with HTML and CSS here. So if I click on this, so you could see the elements that we have there. These are actually divisions, but HTML, CSS animation property, so is what is doing that. So by the time we get to CSS there, we work with our keyframes. So these are many more things that we're going to be learning in this particular class. Thank you.